This video is intended to help you to understand what an Antioch School ministry practicum is all about. We've produced manuals that are available on the website, and we have other avenues of service such as our e-workshops, our discussion boards, but we wanted to make these videos available to try to give you a little bit of extra help. This particular video is about what a practicum is and is not. First of all, what is a practicum? In its simplest statement, a practicum is learning by doing. It's learning that is associated not just with experience, but with preparation for that experience. We all have lots of experience, but for the most part, we're doers of those experiences, not learners from those experiences. And many of us have just plateaued along the way. A ministry practicum allows you to be learning from those experiences. What marks a practicum is what happens before and after the experience. Before the experience, you set learning goals. General goals as well as specific objectives for what it is you want to learn. You also identify resources that can help you in the learning process. These might be written resources. These might be people that you would interview that can help you to prepare to learn in that particular area. Then you have the experience itself. The experience will probably last over an extended period of time, but you go about the experience in a different way because you're relying on your preparation. You're keeping your learning goals and objectives in mind, and you're drawing on the resources that you use to prepare for learning. Perhaps the most important part of a practicum is what happens after the experience. There's a period of reflection and evaluation on what has been learned. And usually you'll rely on various forms of assessment as well. Assessments that may be tied to pre-assessments that were taken before the experience so that you can compare a before and after. But it might include evaluation by yourself, by your spouse, by a ministry supervisor, by peers, or even by the people who are benefiting from your ministry in this area. And in an Antioch School program, the whole practicum experience is wrapped up in a brief report, a report that explains your learning goals and your preparation, describes briefly your experience, and then includes an indication of what it is you actually did learn and perhaps what you found out you still need to learn through that experience. It's also helpful to think about a practicum in terms of what it is not. A practicum is not mere practice. It's not just doing something. It's doing something with intentionality. It's doing something with preparation and with evaluation in mind. It's not just getting credit for experience, past or current. Occasionally I'll have someone tell me, I've been preaching for 20 years. You guys ought to give me a degree, not make me do this program. And then I look at the ministry experience of that person and it looks to me like they've got about 2 weeks of experience that they've repeated for those 20 years. They really haven't learned that much from it. I think that's the case for many of us. We tend to be doers, not always learners. A ministry practicum is about interjecting learning into our experience. Not giving you credit for the experience, for time on task, but it's giving you credit for the evidence of learning that has been accomplished through experience.